You thought the drama was over? Huh. Think again. Because just when we barely recovered from the he said, she lied, they cried mess that rocked the love and hip-hop universe, boom. Another bomb drops. And this one? Oh, it's nuclear. Mendeecees. Yes, Mr. Changed Man. Mr. Family First. Mr. I did my time, let me live. Is now refusing to claim the unborn baby Erica Mena says is his. Refusing. As in, DNA test be damned. Facts be ignored. Receipts shredded and set on fire. So let us ask the question everyone's whispering online. Is Mendeecees in denial, delusional, or just dirty? And what about Erica? Is she the heartbroken mother-to-be holding on to truth? Or a reality TV veteran playing the long game with a baby in the middle? And poor Yandy? Oh, sis is scrubbing wedding pics like she's disinfecting betrayal. Grab your popcorn, charge your phones, and prepare for the pettiest paternity plot twist of the decade. Because we're breaking down how Mendeecees went from family man to maybe baby daddy in less than 280 characters. So let's just start here. Imagine getting hit by a bus, and then finding out that bus was driven by your baby daddy, blindfolded, with your name wiped off the birth certificate. That's right, folks. Mendeecees, yes. The Mendeecees of love and hip-hop chaos has reportedly looked a full-blown DNA test in the face and said, nah, I don't know her. And the internet? Oh, it did not take that lightly. We're talking full digital meltdown. Erica Mena shows up with a belly, a receipt, and a baby registry. And Mendeecees decides now's the perfect time to practice selective memory. Convenient. So convenient it could have its own loyalty card. Now for those of you late to the tea party, let's rewind. Erica Mena, known for her signature chaos, crocodile tears, and a decade-long reign as VH1's resident heartbreak hurricane, is pregnant. And not just pregnant, but glowing, peaceful, posting soft-focus selfies in cream-colored maxi dresses. It's giving rebrand. And in the middle of this delicate new chapter, boom, enter Mendeecees with a whole plot twist that even Zeus wouldn't have written. She says he's the father. He says, pics, or it didn't happen. She provides the pics, the test, the timestamps. And his response? That test don't mean nothing to me. Let's be real. This isn't Mendeecees' first scandal rodeo. Remember when he swore to Yandy on national TV that he was done with the past? That the streets, the lies, the women were all behind him. Cut 2. Erica releasing a grainy photo of Mendeecees allegedly knocked out cold in her bed. Shirtless. Chain still on. Like a scene straight out of a BET After Dark special. And when that hit the timeline, all hell broke loose. The fan pages were in flames. Twitter threads popped up dissecting angles. Is that really him? Compare the tattoo. Enhance. It was giving CSI, reality TV. But the best part? His defense. He goes live at 2 a.m. Why is it always 2 a.m.? Looking like he just lost a boxing match with accountability. He slurs into the camera. Man, I was drunk. I ain't even know. She took that picture. I ain't even remember being there. Sir, you accidentally slept over shirtless in a whole other woman's bed and somehow forgot? Was the Hennessy laced with amnesia? Because this is Olympic-level gaslighting. Meanwhile, Erica, pregnant, emotional, and exhausted, delivers a teary-eyed confession on IG Live that had even the coldest trolls hitting pause. I never wanted this to be a war, she says, voice cracking. I just wanted him to step up. And y'all, the comments. People were torn. Half the viewers were like, sis knew what she was doing, while the other half were ready to build her a shrine. Because here's the twist. She wasn't mad. She looked heartbroken, worn out, like a woman who thought there was something real there. She wasn't trying to ruin Mendeecees' life. She was just asking him to show up for the one he helped create. And let's talk about Yandy. Poor, unsuspecting Yandy, who was out here promoting skincare routines and empowerment brunches, suddenly gets sucker punched by betrayal. One minute she's giving Black Love power couple. The next, she's trending because of another woman's baby. Reports say she found out about the pregnancy and the infamous bed photo at the same time we all did. On Instagram. In high definition, heartbreak. According to a close source, she broke down crying, whispering to a friend, "He told me it was over. He said she meant nothing." Whew. The betrayal practically typed itself, and the signs? They were everywhere. Yandy starts stepping out solo, no ring in sight. Social media? Wiped clean. All those "my king, my partner" captions? Gone. Brand. Campaigns that once had the couple side by side suddenly featured only her, smiling but slightly hollow-eyed, with captions like "self-love first" and "peace over pain." It didn't take a detective to figure out she was done playing. First lady to a man who couldn't even own up to the basics. But wait, it gets worse. As fans were still processing the shock, someone leaks a group chat between Mendeecees and two of his bros. And y'all, the way this man spoke about Erica and the baby? Disgusting. In one message he says, "I should have ghosted her when she said she was late. Laud, the disrespect, the lack of accountability, the absolute refusal to even pretend to be decent." Twitter went feral. One fan said, "He's acting like a whole man-child running from child support in 4K. Another said, "He remembers everything when he's lying, but when the truth hits, it's suddenly, 'I was drunk.'" The hypocrisy could cure migraines. As the backlash grew louder, love and hip-hop producers reportedly held emergency meetings. Should they air the drama or keep it tucked away? One source said, "This is real-life damage, but also, this is ratings gold." Meanwhile, fans were practically rioting online. "If you don't air this, you're covering for him," tweeted one angry viewer. Petitions were signed. Hashtags exploded. Even gossip bloggers who usually keep it cute were sharpening their digital knives. Back at home, Yandy had reached her limit. Sources say she packed up the kids and dipped. Not for attention, not for clout, but for clarity. "She's tired of carrying the weight," said a friend. And honestly, who wouldn't be? Imagine building a family, defending a man through prison, reality TV, and 1,000 side-eyes, only to have him make headlines for denying a whole baby, like it's a bad rumor instead of his literal offspring. Meanwhile, Erica tried to keep it cute, but her silence didn't last long. When she came back online, she had a whole new aura. Belly out, peaceful smile. That kind of strength only women who've cried through the storm and come out stronger possess. "Me and baby are good," she said softly. "We're just trying to stay peaceful." But you could see it, the weight behind her eyes, the kind that screams, "I'm exhausted, but I refuse to break." And just when you thought it couldn't spiral further, bam, enter Samantha Wallace. Yes, the ex of all exes, Mendeecees' former flame and mother to one of his older kids. She popped up on live looking done. Not messy, not clout chasing, just done. She said, "I stayed quiet for years, but I'm not gonna let this man keep playing the same game and acting like he changed." And with that, the narrative cracked, wide open. What was once Erica versus Mendeecees suddenly became part of a long, messy pattern of denial, manipulation, and emotional damage. Fans started pulling receipts, old interviews, past clips. "He said the exact same line to Samantha back in the day," one viewer posted. "Copy, paste, lie, repeat." And that's where we'll leave off, for now. Because trust us, this mess is just heating up. The internet's in flames, Yandy's gone ghost, Erica's holding her belly and her peace, and Mendeecees, well, let's just say the court of public opinion is ready to sentence him to maximum embarrassment. Stay right there, because in part 2, we're diving deeper into the fallout, leaked contracts, family feuds, and a possible paternity test do-over. You heard that right? The drama continues in 3, 2, 1. So just when we thought we'd seen it all, the universe decided to kick the scandal into high gear. The comment section was practically catching fire, and boom, someone drops an alleged email from a private lab suggesting that the original DNA test Erica submitted may have been, wait for it, tampered with. That's right, a whole new layer of chaos. An anonymous source, probably someone's cousin's friend who works in admin, leaked screenshots that suggested a third party paid extra to expedite and adjust the results. Of course, they didn't say who this third party was, but baby, the internet don't need a name. They want blood. The conspiracy theories? Out of control. It was Yandy. She bribed the lab to make Erica look crazy. Nah, it was Mendeecees. He paid someone off to fake a negative result so he could walk away clean. People even accused Mona Scott of manufacturing the whole pregnancy for ratings. One TikToker posted a 10-part breakdown comparing Erica's bump size week to week and said, "She ain't even pregnant. Watch this be a surrogate." Y'all, it's getting biblical out here. And while fans are playing detective, Mendeecees is busy posting gym selfies and captions like "focused on me." Excuse me, sir? The only thing you should be focused on is Google Maps to locate your sense of responsibility. Meanwhile, word gets out that Mendeecees' team sent Erica a cease and desist. As in, stop saying I'm the father or we'll sue you. Can you imagine? The audacity is on sale in bulk. This man ghosted her, denied her, humiliated her publicly, and now wants to throw legal threats into the mix like it's a Hallmark movie gone wrong. Erica didn't back down, though. She clapped back on IG stories with a blurry photo of a prenatal visit, his alleged name listed under father, and the caption, "He knows. He's always known." And the internet imploded. Again. But wait, it gets even messier. Sources close to Erica claim she's holding more receipts, like unreleased voicemails, texts, a secret FaceTime call where Mendeecees allegedly said, "I'm not ready to be a father again. Not like this. Not like this?" What does that even mean? What? Like being pregnant isn't aesthetically pleasing enough for you? This isn't an Instagram filter. This is a human child. And yet he's out here treating paternity like it's a PR move. At this point, even Yandy's inner circle couldn't keep quiet. One of her longtime friends allegedly spoke to a blogger and revealed that Yandy's been devastated. Apparently, behind closed doors, she's been spiraling. One source said she smashed a whole glass cabinet after seeing the second DNA receipt Erica posted. She thought she was done with this, the friend claimed. She thought he was loyal this time. Oh, Yandy. Queen of second chances now. Caught in the middle of a soap opera that makes Empire look subtle. And the family drama? It's spreading like mold. Mendeecees' own cousin went on Facebook Live to air him out. He was at Erica's house all last summer. Y'all think this came out of nowhere? Nah. He'd been juggling both. And just like that, another wave of betrayal. People started pulling screenshots of Mendeecees attending charity events in the same city where Erica was living during that timeline. One eagle-eyed fan posted, "Notice how he was always giving back to the community in Atlanta? That community had Erica in it." By now, even Love and Hip Hop cameras reportedly started rolling again. Production insiders say they rehired a whole crew to document this mess in real time. Leaked footage allegedly shows Mendeecees sitting on a luxury balcony, talking to producers, saying, "I didn't sign up for all this drama. I'm trying to elevate." Elevate? Sir, you're not on a staircase. You're in a scandal spiral. And elevate what? Your reputation or your number of baby mamas? And here comes the kicker, the second DNA test. Yep. Erica went to a different lab, different state, private, certified. And this time, the results weren't just conclusive. They were explosive. Not only did the new test show a 99.9% match to Mendeecees, but it was time-stamped and notarized, with full chain of custody receipts. She posted a blurry snippet, just enough for internet sleuths to freeze frame and enhance it like they were analyzing footage from Area 51. One fan literally shouted on TikTok, "We got him," and Mendeecees? Suddenly silent. No gym selfies, no cryptic captions, just darkness. Like Thanos after the snap. Erica's camp says they've received 0 apology, 0 acknowledgement, and definitely no child support offers. Which brings us to yet another twist. Rumor has it Erica's legal team is preparing to file for retroactive support and emotional damages. Yep, you heard that right. She's not just asking for baby formula money, she's coming for his bank account, his endorsements, and possibly even his TV checks. A lawyer close to the case said, if the judge sees this level of negligence, she could get everything. And by everything, we mean everything but the beard. As this storm gets wilder, public sentiment is shifting hard. Even people who once rolled their eyes at Erica are now saying, you know what? She's been through hell. Comment sections are flooded with apologies. Tweets like, I used to clown Erica, but the way Mendeecees did her? Nah, she deserves better. Others are dragging Yandy too, accusing her of staying silent for too long. She knows this man is toxic. One tweet read, she stood by him for years. She's complicit. Of course, others are defending her. She's a victim too. And somewhere in that chaos, a full-blown digital war has erupted between Team Erica and Team Yandy. Oh, and don't think the brands are staying quiet either. One clothing line that sponsored Mendeecees quietly deleted all traces of him from their website. Another skincare brand dropped a shady tweet. We don't support men who don't support their kids. The shade is thick, and the cancellations are coming fast. A top podcast even revoked his upcoming guest appearance, citing values conflict. Ouch. And we haven't even talked about the kids. Sources say Yandy's older daughter asked, is it true? And apparently, Mendeecees didn't answer. Just got up and walked away. Let that sink in. A grown man, caught in a whirlwind of scandal, couldn't even look his own child in the eye and tell the truth. Instead, he keeps playing this game of emotional dodgeball, ducking accountability like it's a sport. But here's the thing. Karma doesn't miss. And just as the dust almost started to settle, guess what Erica did? She teased an exclusive interview, not with a gossip blog, not with a reality show, but with a major network. Think sit down, dim. Lighting, teary eyes, Oprah-style reveal. The preview clip alone had jaws on the floor. He made me feel disposable, she says, voice trembling. Like I was just a mistake he had to clean up. Viewers are already bracing for impact. If she spills even half of what's really gone down, careers might crumble, and that's where we pick it back up, because this isn't just drama. This is reputation obliteration. In part 3, we're diving into the nuclear fallout, lawsuits, career destruction, and the brutal question on everyone's mind. Can Mendeecees ever come back from this? And just like that, Erica's interview trailer had the internet on life support. Social media went into cardiac arrest as soon as that 1-minute preview aired. The tears, the betrayal, the phrase, "He left me pregnant and ashamed," echoed, like a slap across the culture's collective face. And people weren't just watching, they were feeling it. The girlies who once dragged Erica for being messy were now typing full-blown essays in the comments like, I owe Erica an apology. She wasn't the villain, she was the warning sign. Now, let's talk fallout. Because baby, the avalanche has only just begun. Word on the street is that Mendeecees is facing not 1, not 2, but 3 legal threats. One from Erica's team for defamation and emotional distress. One from a brand that dropped him and wants damages for reputational loss. And the wildest one? A class action lawsuit filed by fans who claim they were emotionally manipulated into believing he was a reformed family man. I mean, what? Only in 2025 can fans sue a reality star for character assassination of his own character. But karma didn't clock out there. A high-profile family court judge allegedly caught wind of the public fiasco and moved Erica's child support case to the front of the docket. That's right, priority status. Sources say she's asking for over $25,000 a month in support, citing emotional trauma, lifestyle displacement, and reputational damage. And the court might just give it to her. Why? Because Erica's lawyers allegedly presented the 2 DNA results, plus a secret audio, recording where Mendeecees admits he knows he's the father. You can literally hear him say, "I panicked. I didn't think this would go public." Well, guess what? Daddy Denny Al, public is the only setting you live in now. Meanwhile, Yandy's world is disintegrating. After trying to stay neutral, she finally broke her silence on a live stream, and let's just say, it didn't help. "I've always stood by my family," she began, but the comments were ruthless. "Girl, blink twice if you're tired," one viewer wrote. Another said, "You stood by him while he stood in someone else's bed." Viewers accused her of being complicit, brainwashed, and even part of the cover-up. And when she started, crying mid-sentence, half the chat spammed clown emojis. Savage. And guess who else got dragged into the fire? Mona Scott Young herself. Yes, ma'am. The godmother of mess. A leaked production memo allegedly revealed that Love and Hip Hop knew about Erica's pregnancy back in early season filming and pushed to keep it under wraps for a juicy reveal. Social media lit up with the Hermanagate conspiracies. "They been exploiting black trauma for profit," one viral tweet said. "This ain't a reality show anymore. It's emotional warfare." People started calling for boycotts, petitions, hashtags like Protect Erica, and the Hakranger Fire Mendeecees trended for days, and let's not even get started on the blogs. TMZ, Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked. They all had a field day. One even claimed that Mendeecees tried to sell his side of the story to a tabloid, but backed out when they refused to omit the DNA results. Another blog dropped surveillance footage, grainy of course, of what looks like Mendeecees leaving a hotel where Erica had stayed weeks prior to the conception timeline. Do you see the math? Do you see the geometry? It's giving Pentagon-level plotting. At this point, Mendeecees had no choice but to issue a statement, and it was about as effective as a screen door on a submarine. "I respect all women and all mothers," he wrote, in a Notes app apology that looked like it was typed while running from accountability. "There are things being said about me that are not entirely true." Not entirely? Sir, we have receipts, timestamps, voice notes, lab reports, and your scared little eyes on FaceTime. This ain't speculation, it's a scandal scrapbook. And then, the final nuclear warhead. Erica dropped the full interview. No cuts, no edits, just pure, raw truth. She exposed everything. How he begged her to keep it quiet, promised her the wam. Baby would never see a courtroom, and how he switched phones 2 days after she told him she was pregnant. She described crying in her car, begging him to at least acknowledge the baby, and his only response being, "That's not my life anymore." Y'all, that's not my life anymore. Is this a baby or an expired gym membership? But here's the kicker, the moment that broke the internet. Erica pulled out a pair of baby shoes, tiny, white, and untouched. These were supposed to be his first shoes. I bought them the day he promised me we'd be a family. And then she broke, sobbing, voice cracking. And the audience? Gone. Viewers weeping. Reaction channels uploading. Videos titled "Erica Mina Made Me Cry." Memes were silenced. Even the trolls took a day off. After that, the dominoes just collapsed. Mendeecees' management dropped him. His podcast gig, canceled. His manhood course, yes, he had one, was deactivated with no refunds. Brands released official statements cutting ties, and his fan base disintegrated. Even die-hard supporters started jumping ship, leaving comments like, "I can't defend this anymore." The internet had decided, he's done. And now, a criminal investigation might be brewing. Some legal analysts are suggesting that if any part of the DNA tampering rumors is proven true, charges could be filed for fraud or evidence manipulation. The court isn't playing games anymore. And if Erica's team has that FaceTime call saved, it's over. There's even talk of CPS doing a background check, because any parent who's willing to lie about a child's existence probably shouldn't be anyone's father figure. And where is Mendeecees now? Allegedly, taking time away from White or the public eye to reflect. Translation: hiding in a rented cabin with no Wi-Fi, waiting for this firestorm to cool down. But let's be honest, this ain't cooling down. This is the kind of scandal that leaves scars. People will be referencing this saga every time a man denies a baby on national TV. It's already being turned into TikTok dramatizations with girls lip-syncing Erica's interview and guys reenacting Mendeecees' clueless silence. And poor Yandy, caught between devastation and damage control. A close friend said she's barely eating and rethinking everything, as she should. Because the man she stood by through jail time, family drama, and public shame just took her through. One of the most humiliating betrayals reality TV has ever seen. So what's next? Well, if the whispers are true, Erica's about to ink a multi-million-dollar memoir deal. Yep, a book. Working title? DNA Don't Lie. My truth, my trauma, my clapback. You can't make this up. There's even talk of a docuseries on the table, and guess who might be narrating it? A certain TV host who also went through her own scandal years ago. Poetic justice, anyone? But let this whole mess be a lesson. In the era of receipts, screenshots, and 4K front cameras, you can't lie your way out of fatherhood. You can't dodge responsibility and think the internet won't catch you. And you definitely can't disrespect a woman like Erica and think she won't fight back, publicly, loudly, and with a vengeance. Because at the end of the day, babies don't lie. DNA don't lie. And sooner or later, even the messiest man's lies catch up with him. On camera, in court, and all over the algorithm. So the real question is, do you believe Mendeecees was ever planning to come clean? Or was this always a strategy to gaslight Erica into silence? Was Yandy really in the dark? Or was she protecting her brand all along? And should Erica forgive or burn every bridge with a torch dipped in baby oil and gasoline? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more raw, unfiltered truth bombs, and turn on your notifications. Because baby, if this saga has taught us anything, it's that the drama never sleeps. And there you have it, folks. The scandal of the century served piping hot with a side of betrayal, DNA drama, and baby shoes that will haunt our dreams forever. But before you click away and start texting your messy group chat, let's get one thing straight. This ain't just tea. This is boiling lava. So what do you think? Is Mendeecees the biggest fraud reality TV has ever produced? Or just another man caught red-handed and still trying to gaslight the world? Was Erica truly a victim of love, lies, and loyalty? Or is this all one big plot twist written by Zeus Network's evil twin? And Yandy, bless her heart, is she complicit, clueless, or quietly plotting her exit strategy with a therapist and a lawyer on speed dial? Let us know in the comments below. Drop your hottest take, your wildest theory, or your I told y'all, he was trash in 2017 moment. This is your court now, and we're all just witnesses. Oh, and don't even think about leaving without hitting that like button like it just cheated on you. Subscribe if you live for chaos, scandal, and the kind of truth that keeps publicists up at night. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you never miss another exclusive breakdown, messy expose, or baby mama showdown. Because let's face it, this channel, we don't report drama. We drag it out by the edges, flip it upside down, and put it on blast. Period. So buckle up, baby. If you think this was wild, just wait. The next bombshell might drop before this one even finishes trending.